So, some would ask, why are you showing me pictures of potted plants? Well, it's January 2020, and the plants here that you see, this was rescued basically from Home Depot. We'll look in on that one a little closer. I shouldn't say rescued. There was a bunch of them on a flat that were dying off. We got the good ones, but I exposed that to a cold draft in a window. And you see all of this down here. It killed off most of the plant. These are geraniums I've been working on bonsai style. Saved out of a garden, just thrown in a bucket. My roommate just tossed them in a bucket to bring them back for, to do something. Well, I've brought them a long way. Over here, there's another one that's now flowering. I don't know how close the camera will get to picking up the flower, but let's see if we can make it focus. There you go. And over here in this bucket, believe it or not, those are potatoes. And you see how healthy that plant looks. It's January, guys. Right out that door, right behind that curtain, there is a door, and it leads outside to snow everywhere. I'm showing that because this is the area where where I have started my wholesale plant business. The plant is evolving right now daily. It's picking up pace. I've already ordered 1,000 Japanese red maples seeds. We're going to try to grow from seeds. My focus seems to be, instead of mass production, because of my physical problems, I would have some issue, trying to churn out big volume to sell at a farmer's market or something. So trees is probably the direction for now. Or let's say that's one of the directions for now. I'm interested in bonsai. I'm interested in exotic or specialty type trees. Ones that are really unique, hard to grow, and not just for that reason alone, monetarily, that they bring in more money, but because they are so much more interesting to look at, and that it's something I can do for the next 20, 25 years, or more, just depending on how much I want to do it. Referencing bonsai trees. It's something you can bring indoors in the wintertime, and you could work on your trees, shaping them and cutting them and that sort of thing. So that's the direction. I also have ordered a seed trays, cell packs, I guess you call them. There's 1,440 in total, 6 flats of 240 each. So the 1,000 Japanese red maples that are on their way from the Bloodgood variety, I believe is how you say that. Those will be going into those cell packs. I have some grow lights here from my roommate got those and was going to do something with them, but she got pretty busy, so she's letting me use those for right now. And she's since planted thrown some stuff in pots that are taking advantage of the light as well. But I'll be rigging those up onto a shelving system I'm going to put in here, probably over in that corner by the window. You see where the wall is right here, where those arm braces are there in the corner. Right, okay, how's that for visual? This section from here to right where my desk is doesn't really show that well, but anyway, I'll have it stacked up to almost the ceiling and on caster wheels. so that the very chair that I'm sitting in right now, this swivel chair, I can go over there, grab it, and pull it over this way, and then work on it. I also have this, check it out. You're just gonna have to forgive the mess, guys. I am reorganizing, but this little elephant here, it's really cool. Has this top on it. What I did this morning when I was doing the geraniums actually is I put it up there and then I was able to trim. So I just sit in my chair and, you know, comfortably. I can work on something that's at knee level anyway. And so that's it for now. This will be my first video for this channel. Started, Alexa, what is today?
It's Sunday, January 19th.
January 19th, okay. Sunday, January 19th, 2020. This will be the first video I post then on the gardening channel, and whatever direction it goes, I will record it somewhat for a historical purpose. I can look back on, you know, in my 70s and hi Dave, in the 70s. Can you imagine one day I'll be in my 70s and I'll see what I just did right there? That would be crazy, won't it? Anyway, some for historical purposes, some for legacy. You know, I think that I always think about life and our brief stay here. The way my life has been arranged, it would be very easily to live here, pass from this planet, and hardly anyone know that I was ever here, because I just don't have any real relationships anymore. So to record something like this, show my progression in the plant business, is something too that my children and even their children, if they're interested, you know, to know who their grandfather was, they could view it. So that's the reason, that's the purpose for making this. If you haven't thought of creating a YouTube channel, even if you do it just for your own reasons and you keep the videos private, you know, think about it. It's really pretty neat if you think in terms of legacy and the history of you and your family, where you fit in that. Even if it's just for that reason alone, I think it's a neat idea. Anyway, video number 1 has been done. I'm going to publish this thing. I'm going to go ahead and post it, and then we'll see what content develops from here.